Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to Long War here in this very, very short week of ours that we have due to me. But hopefully we will have a good mission today on a map that I'm not thrilled to do a swarming mission on, but it's the one we drew, so it's what we got to deal with. The police station, I think, is what it's referred to as. And there's really only a couple spawns that can be very, very awkward. I've had some bad experiences, and those are the ones you remember when you have a bad experience. There's some okay spawns, but, you know, it's not a huge-ish map. At least it plays like it's not a huge map, usually, because, well, we'll find out how it plays for us, and we'll find out what kind of start we pull. All right, Vanner, good to see you in here. Thank you, my friend, for the hello. Yeah, we gotta watch out today. Fortunately, your guy's not the sniper on the mission today. We'll introduce the team soon enough, so at least you personally don't have any worries. Emo will be safe today, but everybody else I took out. At least, hopefully I have things under control. Depending on what we run into and how quickly we run into and what kind of cover we have based on our start position. But there's the one nasty start position where it's very simple on this map, or common on this map. Depending on the start positions, you can get pincered in, and it makes it a little awkward, and it's pretty much pincered in with half cover. So fortunately, we'll have dense smoke. That saves us a lot of times. Hopefully we can have it save us again today. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, Europe is still getting hammered. We got a little break from Europe being hammered, Nightmare, when they tried to fool us, I guess, and hammer Africa for a little while. But they never did much down in Africa. They never had much success, so I guess they decided to come back to the honeypot. Well, that hadn't actually been a pot full of honey for them either, because they've struggled. They did get France, and they did get Russia, but oh, it's taken them a heck of a long time to do it. Thank God. And we'll see if we can continue to hang on to Europe after this one. This one's in Germany, so we need to have a good one. And then we got to recover our air game in Europe, make sure we're on the right track there if they're going to keep attacking there. The only good thing we need to remember is now that we've had the terror mission in the UK, when there's 2 terror missions in a month, it doesn't repeat the same country. That's one small nice thing about the game. But the second terror mission can go anywhere. It can show up anywhere. Even Germany, maybe? I don't know if it'll show up on the same continent. Usually, I don't know if I've even seen it, the second one show up on the same continent. It's definitely a different country. But I don't know if it'll show up on the same continent or not in a different country. I guess that's something we'll see. If the trend holds in my mind, it's based on memory, so it's faulty info. But I don't think... Well, I guess we'll find out. Well, it won't answer our question too, but I feel like they don't go 2 on the same continent when you have more than 1 terror mission in a month. So we'll see if that holds true again this month when we get there. But I hope everybody's doing well. We're almost to the top of the hour. Then we'll get my one more appointment out of the way tomorrow, and then find out if I end up having the time or not on Saturday for a live stream. We shall find out. We shall find out. It's very rare I wear the same sweatshirt or sweater or whatever, but we're getting closer on this to the summer. But I went with the same sweatshirt. It's got a thing of a dog on the front of it, so I felt like I guess that's just what I felt like. What can I say? And it looks like it's the top of the hour. Thank you, as always, Nightmare. And let's pop over and start introducing the team that we're going to take out on this mission that I will not be comfortable with until we successfully defeat it. So we are taking Karma Suture out. And just so you know, I put him together. The first time I put together this team, he did not have two slots for smoke. I started thinking afterwards that if we do get that worst start position that I fear, even the first two, there's two start positions. It happened right in the. I can't point on camera. My finger can't point. You can't see where I'm pointing. So, but if the starts are in the front of the police station or the front left corner, if we get stuck in one of those two starting spots, I want 6 smokes to help protect us and help to try and keep us alive if the worst case happens. So I did have him. I think he was holding a chem grenade or something, because he can throw them pretty far. No, I don't know if he's picked up Bombard yet. But anyway, I'm rambling. Glacier, how you doing? And speaking of Glacier, Carlos, my gosh, you're around still. Good to see you. Well, this is my only Long Wars stream of the week so far, so yeah, I kind of helped contribute to long time for you not seeing a stream. Part of it was you not being here when we had one, and part of it was me having a lot of appointments this week. So what can I say? Okie dokie, good to see you in here. Yeah, Glacier, actually, I still haven't got it done, Glacier, because I have all these appointments this week. But Glacier's made a few new emojis for me that we're going to try out here. If I can just give myself a moment to get them uploaded and all that good stuff. So once I get that done, we'll thank Glacier proper, and you can give him some feedback on what you think of his emojis that we're going to use a few of. And I appreciate that, Glacier. Thank you so much. Yeah, new ones. Woohoo! Oh, baby, baby. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Yeah, I was introducing the team. That's right. So, see, y'all became my squirrel for the moment. Oh, cool. That is a big one to get out of the way. Set up the PC today, I know that. And you're able to connect to the internet and everything, right? Yeah, well, you're here. Very good. But anyway, after Karma Suture here, we're going to Roadrunner. Nick Vogels is going out with us. He does have the arc thrower, but he also has a few grenades. And I took along a couple battle scanners. We already have a couple built in with Van Dorn, but I decided to slow him down a pinch by giving him the extra tactical rigging item he can carry. Just so if I need to, right at the start, I could throw battle scanners in multiple directions just to see if we're sandwiched in. I mean, I do have a motion tracker, but it might not be bad. You may just see me on the first turn hitting the motion tracker, seeing if anything's nearby, and chucking a battle scanner left, chucking a battle scanner right, and we shall see. We shall see. Well, we're glad to have you back in the online world. As long as you have a something you can sleep on and something you can sit on, that's good enough for the moment. Yeah, oh, you saw that terror mission. Holy smokes. That terror mission was something else. And yeah, we have failed on a few captures here recently, that's for sure. Oh, baby. When things don't go our way, my goodness. Machine Hater and Jonesy are going out as our suppression specialists here. I think I did keep them both mobile. What was that weapon we got? Yeah, I kept both my suppressors mobile in case we get locked in a weird position so they can help move around, help us get out of it. I didn't think we needed the extra distance because we also have Gleisly back from the med bay. He's been out like 40-something days he was gone from us, and we survived to get him back. So I kind of moved away a lot. I've started to value now that we hit a little harder here and there, I've started appreciating the double tappers shooting more than suppressing. We still suppress with them, but I value more their ability to shoot. And so I think they get more options to use double tap, although Jonesy only has rapid fire, so there's that. Commander Van Dorn, he has the good weapon, and well, he's our commander, and he's badass, and we're gonna hope he's badass for us today, and hits his shots and hits hard. So I gave him a scope along with the marksman scope to kind of ensure that he is able to hit as much as possible. Yeah, Shang Dorn. Now we got Carnage. We're hoping. Now there's 3 people I'm looking at here. Jamball, or maybe there's 4. Yeah, I'm looking at Jamball, Carnage, Gleisly, Nick Vogels, Karma Suture. I brought a lot of gunnery sergeants to try and maybe some of those get enough kills that we can get them up to Master Sergeant and finally get them taken care of at Master Sergeant. Get some of those really nice last perks. For Jamball, it's, I don't know, I think she's the one that's the least close to getting there, but I want her to get the experience for the Javelin rockets. Carnage, we want to get our first in the zone completed sniper. It's about frickin' time we got that. And you know, Gleisly, I forget what his are. It might just be extra stats that I end up going with. I can't quite remember. Nick Vogels, I think Bombard is on your last row, so you can finally reach things with the things that you throw. And I think Karma Suture has Packmaster that I can't wait to get for him. So there's some great promotions on the wings if we could just keep everybody alive and make it happen. So I can see all 3 laser pistols signed out. Everybody's got the upgraded armor. So now it's a matter of just making this mission happen. And hopefully we don't get sandwiched too hard. So let's do it. Everybody check your ammo, check your weapons. Yeah, we are ready to hit the ground running. Or defending in a bunch of dense smoke if we get the bad start. we shall see. We shall see.
Prepare for deployment.
Okay, let's begin the assault. Yeah, my Italian Spanish coming up here. Let's go see what I get to say. Sean Brennan, good to see you in here also. Yeah, huge bulky. You know, your armor has hit a good level when even your medic gets the Titan armor. That's when you know you finally kind of are hitting that plateau of having a good amount of armor. I still would like ideally one more in case something gets damaged and has to be repaired, so we aren't short again. But let's go find out. Crystal Stallion. Oh, sounds like that's gonna be a woman. Oh my god. That doesn't sound like it's gonna be an easy translation for me. We shall see. Okay. Yeah, big bulky armor, little itty bitty SMG. That's well, I think usually I go SMG. The SMGs, the 2 good ones, are being used on no, now my mind's going. Matt Jamball, our Rocketeer, so she has mobility with all those rockets she carries. And the other one goes to my Engineer, who I like to have mobility by giving an SMG. So we've got the top tier one on, I can't remember who. I think the top tier one might be on the Engineer. The mid tier one, the Gauss, is on the Rocketeer. And then finally, the good old tier 1 SMG is held by Karma Suture. We don't really depend on him shooting all that much. Cristal Cemental. Cemental? Cristal Cemental. Yeah, it's a weird combination to put into Spanish, I bet. Because it's like there, you know, we have phrases in English, and when I'm learning in Polish, well, it doesn't really kind of flow like we say it in English, but it, you know, that's how you would translate it. So I get that one. Oh, the second one was good. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Cristal Cemental. Cemental? Yeah, probably the accent's on the second one, right? Second syllable. I sometimes put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, and then, you know, my words come out funny. But anyway, let's get down there. See the start. Here we go. What start do we get? What start position do we get? No, we can't tell from this. Because the way it opens the door doesn't always tell you where you're landing. Oh no, this is not technically. This is not one of the worst ones. The worst starting position usually is this one back over here, because I've had enemies in the alley, enemies out front, and you got these little half cover things over here to hide behind. And then technically I've had three-way practically activations on 3 different sides. And that I guess it could happen here, but we have options to. We have full cover. We can run around and run away to temporarily if we get the worst case scenario. Oh, that's another way to put it, eh? Cemental de Cristal. Ooh, we got all people translating for me. You have cover to cover redundance. Yeah. Okay. So, the first one is the motion tracker. Anybody close? Yes. Let's kind of get the bearings on how we're facing. So, it looks like we have somebody out. It would appear they're out in the alley, the side alleyway here, or the side entrance, whatever it is. It would seem like we have a pod out here. And I think, perhaps, before I even move, I may just do the double battle scanner throw and see if we have something else I got to worry about here, and then clarify what it is that's over here. And see let's just do that. There's nothing that says we have to move this first turn, eh? Nothing that says we have to move first turn. So one battle scanner is there. Where is my, and the other one's here. So you're going to throw it this way. And we might as well, like, throw it on the top of this car so we can also see around the corner. Okay, well that's good to know. We got, so everybody, the whole map is somewhere ahead of us right now. And they could still be around the corner. We're just not close enough to them to see down there. They're in the buildings. Yeah, we just don't know. And so if they could be in the buildings, we have to be aware this open doorway here could expose us if we move along this building here to any pod that's in there. Although, if somebody's in there, they're at least not super close. And there's somewhere over in this general direction, there is a meld canister. Okay, so then let's just see what seems to be presenting itself over here. Did I see something that allowed us to throw it out there? Yeah, let's take a look.
New data is inbound.
Okay, we do see a pod over here. Oh, one of them's inside. One of those sneaky split. the pod is spitting. No, they're a split pod, so we got to be careful about that one that's inside. And he has vision, apparently. Well, I don't know if we see his ring, because I'm gonna assume he can see, because the battle scanner technically sees these 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 in the back. Okay, so no, there we do see them all. So there's 4. 3 looks like 3 sectoids. So this is as far as the front one goes. So I may pull some of us back over in this direction. My Rocketeer, how far can you make it? Not really far enough to matter. And she's not, you gotta remember, she doesn't have the highest aim yet, so she'll still have some scatter. she'll still have some scatter, but I should be able to still pull her back. I think I'm gonna set up my Rocketeer here first, though. You may say, because what are the odds? You know, what are the odds? They may just move right towards us, but I'm gonna come here. If they get that aggressive, we probably won't get a first round shot with the thing all the way in the back if it just overwatches. So I'm going to come here first to set up in case we have some other surprising pod in here that decides to come through doors at us too. I'm gonna try not to overcommit, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I have a sniper. I have a sniper. And you know, he can fly and then be able to see into that top floor over there too. He's not going to be able to fly the whole... We only have limited flight fuel, and we don't have our extra fuel built yet. So if they come out the doors, you're going to be in range. So I'm going to try and... Well, the thing is, if I bring you all the way back as far as you could go here, I'm going to just bring you back here, and you're not going to fly yet.
Affirmative.
For better or worse, right or wrong, that's what we're starting with. We're going to throw you here for the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And technically, if that wasn't in the way, we'd almost be seen by that guy. In fact, if you take a step forward, Glycely, will activate that pod. So, don't move. Please, don't move. I'm going to give you your laser pistol and actually have you take a step back, I think. No, you know, just in case somebody does come barreling out the door, you do not have a lot of the close combat. You have a lot of defensive perks because you're a tanky kind of guy. So let's see can we move you over here? Yeah, like here. So if they come out the door, you'll be right there to go blam blam. You have hit and run though. You don't have like close encounters or CCS. So I think I'll move you over there and have you hold on to this deadly weapon. And then I'll overwatch you, because if anything does come into us from over here, the odds are you'll be close up to them.
Moving out.
And we'll have you on Overwatch. Then I have my 2 suppressors. I got to figure out positions, the best positions for them. Now hopefully, yeah, let's just bring Machine Hater here.
Got it.
And then Jonesy, I'm bringing you all the way over here. Just in case this is the first pod. If it's not the first pod, then it'll be awkward not having all my suppressors available right away. So maybe I bring you here, so that way if things do end up popping in that direction, you could get up to, you know, some points to suppress. I feel like this is actually a good position if this is what works out, but it may not. So let's not overcommit. Let's stay fluid. You can go either way. You can go either direction. And if you can make it that far, hopefully you can get up to here. I'm going to bring you here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Safety's
And I
off.
think we're set. As much as we're going to be for the first turn. We kind of know what we're up against. We're going to have some steadied rockets. We're going to overwatch here in case somebody punches through that door. And let's find out if they activate. Nobody's moving. Okay. Okay. So, my friends, now I'm thinking let's commit a little more to this pod, although that does tell me that pods we can't see are on the move somewhere. But I'm now going to commit a little more to activating this one, and hopefully they hold off for a turn.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, what I'll do is still can't get you in the air. Oops, trying to keep you back from everybody. Kind of made it awkward a little, but because that line from there probably isn't gonna catch us a mechtoid, so I think we gotta fly over there, and that's gonna use up some fuel. It's gonna use up some fuel.
Got it.
So we'll come here. Yeah, we'll just come into the back here. It'll give us vision of the whole map. Works for me. Okay. And we're set up. Let's steady. As far as smoke goes, not sure about that. As far as suppression goes, is it better to bring a suppressor over this way now? Yeah, I think what I'll do, I'm gonna dash a suppressor here because we can always come back to this corner if things pop in the other way, and then it gives me options to maybe get somewhere else that we can potentially suppress from, because we are mobile.
Let's do this.
Okay, now we also have you. I don't know that we need to throw out any more battle scanners for the moment. I'm still going to keep Glycely there. Still going to keep you there. Let's see how far. If you need to move forward, well, you can easily get the half cover to help suppress if things happen through that door when we activate them. Neek Vogels. I'll keep you near the front in case we need a grenade thrown. Karma Suture, that's as good as any for throwing smoke, I guess. In fact, maybe that's even better. And then we'll Overwatch here. Van Dorn, I'm not 100% sure where I want you. Maybe I want you more over this way, kind of in between, so you can react to anything over here and still shoot, but you can get out here for maybe some hollow targeting and hit and run. So we'll position you here now.
Approaching target now.
Okay.
We have eyes on the target.
Our set.
Hold position.
We're set. Let's see if anything barges in on us. I hear thin men. I hear thin men. Yeah, thin men in the distance. Yeah, I don't know if this would have been a great map for Suharafik, because I think concealment works better on more wide open maps, you know, where you end up not being so close, Okioki. So it's probably a good thing that that Van Dorn was available on this one, and not your special individual. I don't think from here we can get a rocket back there. Yeah, look at that. We might be able to shred the guy. Like I said, we might. But then we'd probably have to run Overwatch. Well, I could do... Shall we try getting a shredder out there? I don't know. 0.9 could make it miss for us. You know? The problem is, I'm not going to get a better chance to do it than this. So, we're going to make him go live, but we may not hit anything. There's a chance.
Launching.
Okay, we got a shredded mech toy. It worked. Woohoo! It worked. It worked. Okay. Did they go out the door? Yeah, that door is now open. The door is now open. Now what I have to do now is gain sight. Now he's going to be overwatching. I don't know that that's going to be far enough to gain sight. So maybe I have to run Van Dorn up here, give him one shot of the hit and run, and then run. Oh no, because, yeah, the one shot of hit and run still gives us the action. So we can run up here, shoot, and run away. And then give sight for our sniper also on the shredded mech before he gets buffed and armored up. That's what we're going to try. I don't think a suppressor can get to a point that I need a suppressor, unfortunately. At least to a position of cover, and I don't think this suppressor can get where I need him. So I feel like the only way I can activate, otherwise they're charging for us. I'm going to come up here, we're going to run the Overwatch, we're going to gain vision for our sniper, and we're going to hit it as hard as we can this turn before it gets armored up. Because I doubt those few shots will kill it. The other option is pulling everybody back and hoping it doesn't charge. But if it charges us, then maybe it gains sight of our sniper. We got to do something positive here, I think.
Affirmative.
Van Dorn, get us vision. What vision do we have? Okay, he did it without popping the Overwatch, as a matter of fact. How about that? We're going to fire. But not there. And we're going to fire there. Gonna get a hollowed? Hit and hollowed. I'm calling hit and hollow. Yes, we got a hit and hollow. 12 damage. Not bad. Now I'm gonna go up to the sniper and see what kind of a hit we can pull there, because we got this precision shot. Except don't shoot the sectoid. 82% chance for a crit. The guy's shredded. I don't know if we can kill it, but there's always that little slight chance. Here we go. Carnage. Causing some carnage out on the battlefield right now. Oh, baby. Now we have, what, 3 sectoids? Yeah, 3 sectoids. So yeah, now pulling back, I don't feel so bad. We killed the hardest thing right now, so far. So I think I'm just going to pull you into full cover. They may try some mind games on us, since there's 3 of them. Depends on how aggressive the sectoids play. Or, no, because I can't quite make it to the cover here. So I'm just coming back to this full cover.
In motion.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of Carnage. I'll tell you that. Very, very. I'm going to bring my suppressor. Since it's sectoids, I'm actually... Oh, yeah, but we have this hole. Could we see something through there into the building that could be a problem? I think I'll bring Jonesy here. That's out of range. They can move and reach us. It's only half cover. Yeah, I'm going to bring Jonesy right here. Oh, we see one, though. So maybe I will smoke right off the bat. Oh, the other one's right here. Okay. So now I'm kind of feeling like I do want to get someone over here. And I like the pathing that doesn't run in front of these windows to get vision farther into that room. Ooh. You know what? I want to see if we can pick up that anything's in that room before I do that. Something's in that room. Straight ahead. Okay, so actually it could be out front and not in the room. You know, I never tile scan, you know. I don't believe in tile scanning. But if I was a betting man, I'd say that pod's right out front. So I am gonna I am gonna move Machine Hater over here now and set up here. Once again, we're setting up. We don't have shots.
Let's move.
Okay. Nick Vogels. I will also then bring you up here. And I'm thinking hunker. We'll bring you there, but we'll hunker you. That way, if we need to throw a grenade to blow open the door for vision, that kind of stuff, we can do it. Still didn't see anything. And just because they have better cover than us, I am going to hunker you. You do have a plasma gun, but you don't have a good chance to hit with it, so just hunker. Then Karma Suture. I'm trying to think if I need... Well, you know, I own smoke. I do own smoke. And you're the one with the worst cover. Everybody else at least has full cover. And there's nothing to say if I throw smoke, they just go the mind game route. So... how far can you throw that smoke? Pretty damn good. So we'll just set you here. And the one I want protected the most has smoke. I don't think I need to spend more smoke because you're hunkered. You know, everybody else kind of feels okay. What I could do, just to get us up a little closer if we feel we need it, since we now get a sense that this room's okay. And the pod that's back there is a pod of 5. This is just a pot of 4. So there's that to think about also. So maybe what I do is I come to the door here, open it so I don't... Well, who cares if I make noise, eh? Maybe I just come here. So we're in range to do anything here I might want without going out front and activating 5 pods or something. I think Gleisley's up for that.
Roger, Dodger.
Yeah, there's another pod. It looked like there's another pod. We saw a lone ping farther back, so they really grouped up out front, didn't they? They really grouped up out front. Who's left? Oh, Karma Sutra, you're the last one left. You threw the smoke. I'm actually gonna bring you a tiny bit forward now, in case we need to get smoke farther forward. Okay, they're gonna be aggressive. Look at those little buggers. Mind fray. Yep. Even hunkered. That's why, because he's hunkered, so they went with the mind game. They couldn't hit, so they hunkered him. Because he was, I mean, I didn't say that right. Yeah, it could be the thin men that we're hearing. Yeah, they're buffing that guy up. That's one less shot we're gonna take. Or mind game, mind fray. They're picking on Neek. So he's not going to be throwing a grenade very far for a little while. Not at all. Well, I could do their... Man, they just got good cover. So much for that strategy of mine. Let's open the door. Let's open your door. And then... Feels like a waste to... Well, I got 3 rockets, so... That leaves 3 more rockets remaining. 1 regular, 2 shredder. I could... Well, I'd probably kill them both. That's the thing. Let's see how my sniper looks with a shot right there. For openers. And it's 66%. We can get it up to 76%. With you. So we're gonna bring Peter Van Dorn right here. It'll be a single shot this time.
Closing on target.
For the hollow. Now this time it didn't work. He actually did just hollow. Now let's go back to our sniper. And now it's a 76% shot. I'm cool with it. Let's take it, because if it connects, we actually do damage to 2, and it did. And we got another damaged. You know what out there? Oh, he's down to 1 frickin' hit point too. Too bad our capture guy is nerfed because of the mind fray. Well, we're gonna just kill it right now, because I do not want to go out that door in any way, shape, or form to activate the other 2 pods that are waiting out there. So I'm taking a little mayhem suppression. Fits the bill, laying right there.
I'll handle it.
And then there was 1, and that 1 will really, really, really want to run away, so I can suppress him. Or I can save the ammo. And since the last time I checked, these guys can't see through walls, I can come over here and flank them with just a tiny little weapon and go kaboom. And that just feels the more fun. So oh no, your mobile internet is a mess right now. So you're losing us during the stream here, Gleaser? We're starting out okay. We got through the mech, or the mechtoid, and we're now ready to blast to pieces this last little sectoid.
I'm on the move.
Pod 1 down, 3 more to go. And with your hit and run, let's kind of back you off.
I'm on it, Commander.
Jonesy will Overwatch. Maybe people go to the door having seen what happened there. You need to recover somehow. Get your mind back. So just hunker down. I don't think that helps with mind fray, but hunker down, because there's really nothing you can do. Overwatch would be a waste in your condition. Karma Suture will keep you right there too for now. And Jam Ball. It might not be a bad idea to get you somewhere we can get closer with the rocket now. Yeah, being in a moving vehicle, I get the same thing when I'm in the train in Poland. There's dead spots. Sometimes you go down in elevation and you got mountains around. Well, especially if you're traveling in the mountains. But you know what I mean. There's even hills where you get down into a depression, and if there's not a tower like right there, you lose it a little bit. So yeah, when you're mobile, it gets hard on an internet service. It's tough. Charmelin, good to see you. So far, so good. 25% of the pods have been, dealt with. So far, it's 1 mechtoid and 3 sectoids have fallen. And we got more stuff out there. And we got that little bug where she's actually behind the wall, but she stayed stepping out. I'm gonna bring my Rocketeer here and steady.
Copy that.
Get ourselves a little bit closer. It's fine if they get nosy around the door. We'll have an angle there. But if they end up coming over this way, yeah, not so good. Not so good. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's an annoying little visual bug. She's still in the spot she's supposed to be in, because I can't move. Oh, she moved back. Machine Hater moved back. Okay. You know what I kind of think? You still can't throw worth a darn. We know some things are out front. How far can you throw out front? Yeah, you're not going to get an angle that makes me happy. Because we know one pod was here, and we got indication there could be another pod back here. We're not going to throw it right now. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get jam ball here. So we also have an angle here if they start coming around that way.
Welcome.
I think I'm going to keep you there. That's a good position for going either way. I'm not going to do the motion tracker yet. We're kind of going to get realigned here a little bit. I think I want Van Dorn. I'm not sure. How about Machine Hater, you come this far and reload.
Sure. Let's do it.
And then Jonesy, we'll bring you over here to where Machine Hater was. And then Van Dorn, come here. And let's just check the angle of our final battle scanner here. Am I able to get it to where it covers enough over there? That's about as far over as I can get it. Yeah. Well, I still have one more battle scanner after this. We should hopefully pick up something. Let's go see what's out front. See if they've moved. And if we pick up nothing, we know everybody's on the move, and we better be ready and be careful.
Coming on screen.
Oh, speaking of thin men, it feels like a thin man party out there. I see 1, 2, 2 in a sectoid. I see 3 in a sectoid here. Do I see anything straggling over here? Because that's where they seem to be. So that seems like too small of a pod. And they seem a little awkwardly placed if... Oh, there's 3 in a... And it's not no longer... So that's 3. There's a potential full pod of 4. There's 3 here. But somehow... Oh, no. There's another one. Those sneaky thin men. So this could be a pod of 4. And this could be a pod of 4. Except one of the pods we got a glimpse of had 5. So somewhere maybe there's another thin man bending over. Okay, there could be another... Maybe this is the pod of 5 that was up here. And this is the pod that hasn't moved. That was kind of... Yeah, like they were here and they're moving back, and then this pod, you know, all conjecture. So there could be a 5th thin man or a second sectoid back here. That's my best guess. So the only problem with moving forward to activate and deal with these guys is, well, I guess if we came out with some people with mobility over here, we'd have some full cover positions. We'd have the door full cover positions, except we'd be battling a whole hell of a lot of... So I think I'm gonna move some of us forward, just in case they move in front of the door and we can activate one. Know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's a way to do it.
Okay.
And then Anik, you're still in a daze. Oh boy, you're still in a daze, but I'm gonna bring you, let's do it this way. I'm gonna bring, Glycely up here and reload his big bad weapon.
Locked and loaded.
And then, Neek, in case you get your wits back, You're gonna come here. Make a little noise. Maybe they'll come towards us now. I'm kind of thinking maybe we don't want, or oh, the other option is I could probably fly over to the roof and land on the roof. Of course, then they might see me and will be activated, because I'm not going to see anybody otherwise. So cannot land here, an obstacle. Oh, I'm over a building, so we won't land here. Can I land somewhere else? Yeah, I don't think I dared fly up the building, but maybe I can come here and land. Oh, I can't, because it's the way I see. Having to fly and move, that's a pain. I can't land right there. I guess maybe we can land here. Let's move over here. My God. It's funky trying to coordinate where we're landing. Let's fly. Because I feel like it's showing that I'm actually back here. Maybe I can't fly that far, that's why. Let's see if we can come here and land. There we go. Because flying at this point does not seem to make sense. Let's just move you up. Probably could have stayed there and reloaded you, but either way, you have to move to get aligned. Karma Suture. In case I need smoke up there, now's the time to bring you probably forward. Machine haters moved. You're set. You're set. Let's just bring you in half cover. And being in half cover down below should keep you hidden.
Yeah.
And that way, if I need to move over a suppressor into full cover, we got that option. Which pods are moving? Let's keep our eyes on them now that we can see who's moving. If neither of the, okay, that's the moving pod. There's, oh, okay. So now this pod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That didn't move. This pod moved. So this is the pod of 5 that we used to see over here. It's moving. This is the pod we saw in the distance that hasn't budged an inch yet. So I say, shall we get set up for them? I kind of think, maybe I bring my sniper as far over as we can, so if they activate, I have a line of fire, and I can always fly if I need to. No, I need to reload too. But that's the least of important. At least we have 2 shots left. So I'm going to bring you over to this angle, and depending on how they scatter, we may have an opportunity.
Go, go, go!
Suppression needs to come here so we can see through the door. Well, let's get reloaded.
Bangs out.
We'll get ourselves as ready as we can get in case they move in front of that door, and we get a chance to see them next turn. And you've got your senses back, Neek. So let's get you here in case we need a grenade out there. Not going to activate them this turn, obviously. And the old rocket feels like it might be more useful being able to shoot through that door. So let's change your angle too.
Okay.
On Overwatch.
And we're hanging out for another turn. And they're moving back to where they may have started. What can I say? So now we're lining up. Well, if they keep moving back that way, we can look at starting to activate over here. Now we don't see where their rings are anymore. But I have a feeling if we come to the door, they're going to activate. I'm going to come out wide, but then now we have the other problem is, are they going to end up coming around this way? And we're not really ready for them in that direction. Kinda, sorta. I'm going to bring Van Dorn over here.
Approaching target now.
And with them having moved way over there, I'm feeling more comfortable of flying up to the roof temporarily. And that's quite a sniper perch if we activate these guys, I think.
Copy that.
A little low on fuel. Oh, it's only letting me fly that far over. Well, next turn we can land on the roof maybe. No, it's hard to tell. It feels like it doesn't match where it ends. Doesn't feel so. We're only limited in how far over we can move, I think, is what it is. So that'll get us in the neighborhood of landing on the roof next turn. And we're almost out of fuel. Okay, let's land on the roof this turn. Or coming up. Okay. Karma Suture. I'm gonna bring you here for smoke.
Keep moving!
They're pretty far back. I think we can move a few people forwards.
Sir.
If they're just thin men, technically we don't need, so maybe I'm gonna bring a suppressor up this way. We're gonna bring you here.
Solid copy.
I'm gonna keep you there. And then, yeah, then I'm gonna bring a suppressor all the way this way.
Understood.
And we can still pivot back over here if this is aggressive, but I'm hoping maybe they don't come around and hook around right away, so we can maybe have a chance to pick off this pod before they get back. Maybe, perhaps, kinda, sorta. And I could be splitting us up at the wrong time. That's the scary part. I think next turn, depending on how they scatter or move, I'll be moving us forward here to maybe do something.
We have eyes on the target.
Got it.
Where are they going? Okay, they're not coming in. They're moving down. So that's even better. Let's see if you can come to the door. You won't see them now. Let's see if you're close enough to see them. Glycely? No, let's do it with somebody who could therefore suppress from here if we need it.
I'm on my way.
And we didn't activate them. Somehow. In some way. Because I can't suppress them. So we're like we're at like the edge of vision where we can shoot them. But they can't see us. How bizarre is that? And We're a little bit out of squad sight. So that eliminates... Well, it gives us double tap for when they scatter. Let's see. Maybe I can't shoot. No, it says I can. Let's mow one down.
Positions. Enemy inbound.
They're coming. Oh, they scattered the wrong way. They scattered the wrong way. I moved, so I don't have double tap. That's why. And you won't have double tap either.
Gotcha.
He's the easiest to potentially hit. None of them will easily get flanked. I can come here and see what you can do with hollow targeting.
In motion.
That's our best chance to kill one. I'm kind of thinking, let's go see. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to move and shoot. You know, you're not high enough. You don't see them anymore. Let's land you on the roof.
Planted. Got it.
And reload.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Man, we're not quite set up ideally here. We can get Neek here, but he definitely flanked. We can throw the smoke, and then he can throw a grenade out there to blow away some cover. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Servando, good to see you in here. I like riding Polish trains. I think the countryside is, well, especially this time of year, it's very enjoyable. Of course, you remember I'm near the mountains, so it's not all the flat or rolling farmlands, but I like farmlands. My mom lives in farmland, and it's much prettier than her farmland in California. In California, the Central Valley's a lot. Of course, she's only a few hours away from Yosemite, so that makes up for it. But I like the countryside here in Poland. It gives me a good familiar feeling of what I'm used to. Trying to think but he's already hurt, so that's putting other shots. That's also tempting a sectoid here to mind game him again, because he'll be probably a little susceptible. Although it looks like he's totally healed. Yeah, he suffered. He has weakened will. Let's put it that way. So yeah, he's susceptible. So that's all that would invite. Now I could come out here. Yeah, I really need to blow up some of that cover in the perfect world. And we only see some of them. There's one more thin man we aren't seeing right now. And I don't really want to run out the door. One step further out the door, we got 2 pods activated, so I got to be very, very careful. What were your odds of shooting? %60 gets him hollow targeted. What's the shots lined up? That would... I may just go double tap at that point. Let's try this. Get him hollow targeted. Vandor, you're not following my directions. I said just get him hollow targeted. And that's what he did. He didn't hit him. He's got to get with the program here. I was hoping he'd somehow hit. Okay, I'm playing the smoke game. It means he's probably going to shoot in here some, we got to worry about acid coming in here, all that good stuff. But, I'm limited on what I can do because that other pod's like right there. So, we're coming here.
Boy.
And we're throwing a grenade. I'm thinking I'm going to come closer to this box here. Hopefully destroying the box that the close thin man's behind. And if we're lucky, we get the car burning. Let's see if it does what I'm hoping it does. Okay. It's doing both. It's doing both. My friends, it's doing what I want. So what I may do is suppress... Oh, I can't. Did I shoot with you already? No, I moved you. So I could suppress the guy there. And then what I can do is bring Gleisly right here. He won't have to step out and he should be able to kill that guy. That's really clogging up the door. But then I'm going to suppress this thin man. And the problem is there's another thin man somewhere that could throw the spit. I think I have high odds to kill two of them though. And that's what we're gonna go for. Oh, except if I stand there. Let's see if you have to step out to suppress. That's the big question. So I don't want to suppress there. I want to suppress the guy by the burning car. Yeah, good. That's not a step out suppression. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I wanted to check. And that should allow Gleisly to go here where I wanted to kill the guy in the front.
Will do.
And that's hit and run, so we can have one less person grouped up because you're not going to hit anybody else. So let's step you back.
I'm on it, Commander.
And then Karma Sutra, we're going to throw some smoke. We only have to throw one, so I'm going to move you into this position.
I'm on my way.
And we're going to throw some smoke.
How quaint!
How quaint! How cozy in the smoke together. You're like my backdoor protection, so let's just keep you steady there, Jambo. They are coming in. Are they active? They might be active, and it'll go back to him. He missed. He's not running. He's gonna blow. There's the other guy. Hide behind the car. No, he didn't. But he double moved. They're staying behind the car. Both those that were behind the car missed, and it didn't blow. They're active. That's why. Oh, it did blow! Oh. Okay, but now there's a lot of them not dead right now. A lot of them not dead right now. Nobody's on Overwatch. That's the good news. Is anybody in the open? Apparently not. I can probably... I may just bring Van Dorn out this way a little bit. I can bring Van Dorn out here to full cover. Ooh, it takes away that. And it may take away that. Who could you see from that spot? Okay, one is a flank. That's a hit and run. So we get the hit and run so we can take a second shot. Problem is that's the only guy that's going to be flanked. I was hoping we'd be able to see that guy from this position, but apparently we don't. Too much of an angle, the vehicle's in the way. Well, that's good. We're just going to do that, because at least that's one flank, and it's going to be one less thin man. And then I can either... well, I won't see anybody to command, but oh well.
Closing on target.
We got two. We got two. Okay, we can see that guy too. So we got two shots. We're going to take them. Right here. We don't need the backdoor protection. Now we need our Rocketeer up front where we have a massive thin men. Not a kill. Nope, not a kill on that one. Okay. Machine hater. I almost feel like you need to suppress someone back here because you have mayhem. There's a chance, a slight chance, you might get 2 damage. You're only really guaranteed 1 damage on the mayhem. But it would suppress these guys. It's not like the vehicle's gonna explode anymore. I can throw another grenade out here to expose him. And I don't have to worry about bringing you out the door, Glycely, anymore. Not at all. How far could you run out the door, should we want it? Now, you can run out the door to... Well, you could run out the door, get the hit and run here, and then run away somewhere. I'm all for that. That's another one down, and I don't have to worry about a grenade there. Let's just see how far you can throw your grenade, if it can hit these guys, because it's not good enough just to hit the car anymore. We would want the grenade to land to injure all of them, and it's probably they're on the fringes, so there's a very good chance we don't really kill them. Because if we don't kill them all, I'm trying it. Okay, we got the sectoid. The mind game is gone. Unfortunately, my sniper won't be able to see anybody. The turn he flies, he can't shoot. So I guess we bring him at least to full cover here to get him in position to help us. I'm just uncomfortable bringing him up to half cover to try and get in position to help us. You know what I mean. Well, the other thing we could do is... Yeah, I guess what I can do is if... I'm going to bring you over to the center with your pistol, and then if these guys are still holding out and dug in, you'll be able to help us a little. So I'm going to bring you over here. Kind of boring for a sniper out of position. What can I say? I'm going to do the mayhem in the back. I'll focus. Oh, I can only see the two, so we'll focus in the back.
I'll handle it.
We killed one of the two. And he's down to 2 health. Now we're bringing Glycely out to kill another one.
Got it.
Hit and run style. Kablam. And the question is, where would I like to bring Glycely now? I guess cover is good enough. Because because he is a tank. Although they may just acid him. We're gonna bring him over here.
I'm on the move.
So I might as well go for somebody else. And since he's flanked and feeling the pressure, that's who I'm gonna suppress, the last guy. And hopefully that'll force him to run the suppression. Still not feeling comfortable bringing you forward, but you know, we just might, because the two that can shoot at you are suppressed. You gotta take a chance.
Good control.
Karma Suture. I don't need any more new smoke right now. Stay back here with our bud. We'll bring you a little closer just in case. Yeah, I don't think you're close enough to get smoke. Oh, yes, you are. What a difference Bombard makes. And we got 4 of them still. I might as well do it. Protect our own. And steady. Finally, Glazer, you're home. Happy travels to you. Okay, he's running it, and we got him. He's hunkered, and he's doing, say, he's spit. I even said he'd probably acid spit, but what could I say? It's not the end of the world. You know, our Rocketeer's kind of been, not doing much over here. Why don't we bring Jamball over here? There's no Overwatch that we have to worry about, and since the battle has moved to the front, won't be steadied. Glycely, we don't have to move, but we have this option now. Oh, I think it might be a step out flank with a pistol. Oh, did he heal? Wasn't he lower? So this guy was able to heal, maybe.
Moving.
Well, let's hope this is enough. Got a crit. We could have got away without a crit because we had Mayhem sitting in the back, but this worked out better. Now, I don't know if we got an angle to see that guy from here, but since our cover's kind of gone, I guess we're gonna move.
Yes, sir.
And we can suppress.
I've got this.
Keeps it a little safer for everybody else. Allows me to bring out another suppressor.
Let's do this.
That also needs to reload. What kind of cover is he behind? Because I have one last... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if a grenade will blow through that thick of cover. Yeah, because that's a square. So I don't think a grenade's the right thing. Maybe when we steady our rocket for next... or the rocket will have enough scatter at that range, we can try blowing the wall away next turn. So we're just going to bring you right here, Nick Vogels.
Yeah, boy.
And you know what I'm going to do? So we have an idea. Can I get it up the stairs here? I'm trying to get an idea. No, apparently I can't. Because if it's down below the stairs, I don't think we see up here. So I guess it's not quite the way I want to throw it yet. We're going to hang on to it. Karma Suture from here. And then Glycely, we're just gonna, you know, you're a tank, so one tick is okay. Just don't panic from it. Okay. Okay, maybe you have special skin or something. Maybe you're gene modded or something for all I know. You may have iron skin for all I know. I don't know if we ever gave that to you. Oh, chameleon suit? Oh, that's Van Dorn I'm looking at. He's so Pete. Let's get over here. Yeah, I don't know what he has. Oh, Titan armor's immunity to acid. You're right. You're right. Okay. I'm gonna, as opposed to shooting right now, we got them locked down. Let's get our reloads in case that last pod is active now and moving. So we're ready for that too. And he's suppressing in the door at us. He's got regeneration, so he's like a high level guy. Glycely. Look at, there's folks right behind. There's folks right behind him. I'm glad, I am not moving forward. My friends, I am not moving forward. What I am going to do, in case those other people are slowly moving toward us, I'm going to steady our rocket. Yeah, it makes sense why he's standing his ground now. He's got help on the way. He thinks he's got his cavalry coming up to help him. So I think it's important for us to get ready here. What's the best thing I can do with my sniper, therefore? I kind of feel if I need to bring my sniper maybe this way. So if anybody moves forward and comes out here, I at least have some use of my sniper.
Go, go, go!
Oh, I don't think he can see that. Whoops. I was going to try and see if he could see the guy, but we're suppressed right in the doorway. That's no big deal because it's still cover. Karma Suture, it doesn't look like we need smoke yet. You still have 3 left, which is good. We're in good shape for the final pod. I think I reload here then, knowing another group is coming up. Because you got mayhem, and then we just don't have enough shots left right now, and I don't want to move you forward anymore. Yeah. I want to see if you have an angle down there. Yeah, you don't see him, so he shouldn't be able to see you up here, so I feel a little safer about that. The question is, if I suppress, I'm going to have one shot left after that. I still need to reload. Is there anybody else that has Mind Fray that could be helpful? Not really. Oh, you do. No, you don't. You do! Do you see him from here? No. You could come out here and see him. But then it's only half cover if he ends up not being suppressed. And the Mind Fray doesn't work. So it's kind of iffy. So you're going to stay there for smoke. We're just going to take a shot here because we reloaded and just see if we get lucky on a 50-50. Is there anybody else? Yeah, that's only a 1% shot at that range because he's in full cover. I feel like we need to reload here. Because there's another pod back there. We just got to get ready for this final pod. We don't want to be caught by surprise. And you're not in a good position to see anybody that comes here to command them. So, and Karma Sutra, I don't want to get you hurt and hit. We're just gonna Overwatch. We're gonna come here, you don't even see them. No, we'll stand there. We'll Overwatch. We're just gonna see if we get a lucky hit. We got a lucky hit! Yeah, we'll still Overwatch with the pistol. Because at the range the other pod would move in. The other weapon's not good. And let's see what happens. Here they come. Oh my god, it's a pod, alright. And the sectoid, I think, commander just moved into the acid. And he's hiding behind the wall. Did you see what he did? Thank goodness he can't go in Overwatch. We're flanked over here. He ran all the way inside with his jumpy legs and flanked us in here. Oh, baby! Did I get excited enough on that one? Oh my god! That's a nasty final pod. Let's get up to Sniperville. And we have a pretty good shot here. Well, 88 with a pistol. 86. Okay, still pretty good shot. Yeah, insiders are scary. Except these insiders are outside, so they're really scary now. I think I do my precision shot here. And then what I try to do, because you won't have an angle on anyone else anyway from the roof. Oh, somebody wants a promotion. Somebody wants a promotion. I am gonna rocket this wall and hopefully hit this guy too. And see if we can expose something.
Firing rocket.
Is he exposed? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, there was another sectoid that ran over. Oh, he was probably... That's probably a leftover from the other pod. At least he can't shoot through the wall, although there's a hole here where people can come in the wall now. There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. I'm gonna give you one shot for starters. To get him hollowed. Good. You listened this time. I'm gonna keep your command in my back pocket. Who do you see? We can, unfortunately, if I choose to... That's an okay follow-up. What is your shot? Ooh, 90% there. Now you don't have double tap. But you have rapid fire. 2 shots at 75. Really should get it done, Ripley. We all have faith in Ripley. She's done this with aliens before. There we go.
Next.
Don't have to worry about that ugly mind control now. Oh, okay. Now, all of us can move out of here, run away from this guy. Get smoke on the most vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And work on him now. So this is what I'm thinking on that guy. Nobody's on Overwatch. So we got running gun back. I mean, we got running gun. Let's do it. We'll have a flank shot there. I think that's close enough with the big gun.
Going in for the kill.
We have a better chance of tanking behind full cover, or half, at least some cover. So let's come here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Let's change guns. Some of you are probably worried that I would forget that part. 90% shot. 66 crit. Way to go, Gleisler. You got the crit. Oh, even the crit just wasn't quite enough. Oh, baby. Well, can our mayhem finish the job here? Can our mayhem finish the job? Maybe. We got one loose outsider. We're not going to be able to take care of. Well, yeah, I could suppress it, but a lot of these guys have. Yeah, it looks like it shows he's acided. So let's just look at him, see if it can hurt these guys. Acid. Non-immune biological unit. See, he's not really biological, so he has acid on him, but I don't know that it affects him. Even though it says it's in the penalty section. I'm not 100% that acid hurts these guys. I don't know if anybody knows for sure. Mindfray won't work on outsiders. I don't know when you made that comment about Mindfray, but that's no good against outsiders. So what I'm going to try and do is kill this guy with somebody else. Except there's only so many. Well, I have to retreat here because we're flanked, and I can come here and throw my last grenade, or I can come here, but it's not a guarantee that we capture them, and that's putting us in an awkward position. So there's that. Now we would then be able to command you to do something to fix that problem. Nobody's on Overwatch. Shall we try to get it? The problem is they don't have the best weapons. They don't have the weapons that we need, right? Does it make sense to collect another one of these weapons? Because it's not. They haven't upgraded to rifles or anything yet, have they? Yeah, because unfortunately here it doesn't tell us the weapon that they carry to know for sure. And just by looking, my eye is just not trained enough. Yeah, that sectoid doesn't scare me as much. But I don't have that many people left that can Mindfray. And I gotta move Karma Suture out also to smoke some folks. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, they're carabines. Yeah, that's I don't need to risk a capture for that. So, and then I can move Karma Suture behind the full cover where this guy will be suppressed then. So let's do it that way. Let's throw the final grenade. Problem is, let's not. Let's take Machine Hater and have him suppress first, in case he needs a step out to suppress up there. So I know that's the case.
I've got this.
Okay. Then I'm going to bring here for the grenade to kill the outsider. Well, I just didn't feel like risking a guy after such a successful mission. But then I guess I could command him to shoot instead. but even then, our aim is, it's not a guaranteed shot. I could throw the grenade. I'm doing the safe play. Sorry, guys. It's not the rifle or the battle rifle that I really need, so I'm gonna play it safe. We got enough carbines. We're okay on carbines. Famous last words. And that way, it hurts both these guys. Yeah, they're both gone. A couple weapon fragments, you know, fewer. And I'm gonna throw smoke. I'm gonna bring Karma Suture here out of line of sight. And throw a smoke over here to where he may fire to stop the suppression. And then you, my friend, can move up here and reload.
Affirmative. Bangs out.
Is he gonna run it? No, he hunkers. Okay, we got him. He's the only guy left. This is the last guy on the map. Now, if I'm going to be setting somebody up for a capture, now is when I should probably be looking to do it. So, does my suppressor have enough ammo? Yes. Can my capture guy... I guess we're going to move my capture guy... well, as far as we can here, because it's still out of line of sight of this guy. And he'll be suppressed. Hopefully this will not be the time he chooses to run it. So... Neek, let's bring you over here. And you'll be in range to attempt to capture if we can wear him down. Probably also throw smoke for you. Ah, got an itch. Got an itch. Got an itch. Okay. I do have one more regular rocket. I wonder... I'm not steadied and I'm not going to do it this turn. There is a way I can get it in there. But if we're going to do it, I want to be steadied. Also, we'll get some backup in here from Glycely, I hope. Except everything's burning. But we now have access in here. This won't give you vision or anything that'll spook the guy, I don't think. No, so Glycely, we're just bringing you over here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We're trying to come up with options for when things go bad. If they go bad, that we can do something. I'm gonna bring Van Dorn here. Now he's hunkered down right now, so it doesn't make sense to, well, we'll suppress him and that's about it.
Closing on target.
You'll be able to command whoever you want. We're gonna suppress.
Light him up!
We shredded 3 times, even with him hunkered. I'm gonna bring another suppressor over here. In case ammo becomes an issue.
Oh, yeah!
And, you know, talk about, you know, backing up my backup for the backup. Too bad he can't jump off the roof on top of this and have line of sight. But, I guess I'm running my sniper to the back.
Go, go, go!
To eventually try to set him up for something. It'll probably be too late. I'm gonna throw, since I own the smoke, we're gonna throw smoke to us that are inside here. In case he runs, trying to flank us. So we have a little protection. He's hunkering again. Okay. I think now might be the time we try a rocket. I don't know if Van Dorn's in the way now or how that'll treat it. .5 scatter. I'm trying to get it up there. Shot is blocked. I don't know if I'm getting it in there or not. I don't know if this will hurt him or not. Let's find out.
Eat this.
It didn't hurt him. Did it blow away any cover? It maybe blew away some cover. Maybe not. No. Nothing changed! Oh well. He's not hunkered down. Did it make him unhunker? Because he's not hunkered down anymore. Wasn't he hunkered down? Let's do some mayhem. Actually, I don't need to do mayhem. Oh my god. He's easy to hit now. Are we sure we didn't blow away his cover? No, it's still there. Alright, let's suppress with you, Jonesy.
Come get it.
I am going to double tap if we have it within us. I have the ammo. Because I think I have enough... I missed.
Negative. I'll retarget.
69, we want to hit. 15 crit! Okay, that means we're not getting any lower than that to help us out. We're coming right up here, and we're going to try a capture.
Voy hacia ese lugar. Dominando.
We nailed it, Commander.
And that's probably got to be the 7th or 8th outsider we've captured in this. For some reason, outsiders are the fallback. We never capture the ones we want. We capture the outsiders, and we did it. Yeah, 69% is back in action and working once again. How about that? Yeah, the carbines we don't get to directly use, Carlos. I don't know if it's that way in the base game or not. We have to use them to build another one for us. So that could be something else we look at, is getting another carbine for our mobile guys so they have a upgrade from Gauss and allows them to... Oh, la! Whoa, 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 whoa! 3! Yeah, I thought Jamball was a little far away. So 3, and Gleisley didn't quite make it, but 3, I'll take. Vogels, let's go see what that gives you. Tandem warheads, well, other than that, Bombard's going to be more helpful for us. Yeah, for battle scanners, which we were throwing. Yeah, I'm taking Bombard. That will get more use out of that. For smoke or any extra things we're doing, being able to throw them farther. I value that more. And congratulations, Neek, on making Master Sergeant. Look at that. With only 4 health, you made Master Sergeant. He's following the Kibo path to promotions is what he's doing. He decided to follow the Kibo path other than chopping for a mech. Carnage, he got his final one. And he's going to be my first in the zone kind of guy here. Yeah, the unhealthiest, he's got to cut down on cigarettes or something. I don't know what's going on. That's holding them back. So we could do mayhem, we could do double tap. We got a couple, at least 2 double tappers already. We need to see about playing within the zone is what we got to do. And finally, Karma Suture. You've made it. You've made it to the Holy Land of Packmaster, I think. Now we could do Savior, but the medkits we were using already are getting us by for now. Extra conditioning gives you more aim, will. The will would not be bad for you. Oh, you get to go back in the tubes also. I'm doing Packmaster just because you'll be able to carry that many more smokes, medkits, and everything. That makes more sense to me at the moment. I think we get the better benefit that way. So we got a new alien carbine. 15 weapon fragments more. Alright. So cash. Panic in Germany is on the mend. And Germany is looking mighty fine. Unfortunately, we got to get UK. UK is the new target. UK right now is the new Germany. We were able to save Germany before. Let's hope we can do the same as they focus on the UK. You welcome people of poor health. People of poor health, unite. Can't imagine why, huh, Nightmare? Oh. And the new, yeah, never knew Germany. Okay, let's. Well, is there anything else? Let me review the hangar because I know we got problems in Europe. We're repaired there. Goose is back. We got 1, 2, 3 Phoenix cannons. We used to have 4. We got more time for that to repair. I really probably shouldn't pull and lower the 3 here because Africa will still be targeted. They've really been quiet lately in South America. Does Watts Vogels need to return to Europe again? And Tar Heel Nash will go. That makes South America significantly weaker in the air, but it's been kind of quiet over there. So maybe we take that chance. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Tar Heel Nash just because we have no way to maneuver. It's going to take 4 days to get him to South America. Well, we're going to take him to Asia, and then as soon as he's there, then we'll transfer up to South America. And Watts Vogels then can go straight to Europe, and we get ourselves a good pilot with another Phoenix cannon in Europe, at least in 2 days. So I think that's the best air game. South America is gonna be fine. I play games where South America is the target. It all depends on where the aliens start their base. I've had it where they start in Mexico, and South America is the immediate target that they go after. You just never know. It all depends on where they all start. So let's do those moves. No, Neek, I am not moving you first. The one that's going to take longer is Tar Heel to South America because it's quieter there. And watch him go there now. Watch him do that. And then Neek Vogel or Watts Vogels will transfer you to Europe. So there's a 2-day window where we're a little soft. And we got to hope that we get fixed up here in time. We're okay. I mean, at the moment, we only got two active and available Phoenix cannons. I don't think he was able to go out. He's close to being able to go out, but not yet. Okay. Yeah, aliens afraid of going to South America. Well, South America has handled it so far. We've done all right. Countries in South America are holding up just fine. So. Money. Is there anything we need to build here? We got the class. You know the. No, we don't. You know, that would be a dream. Yeah, I don't even have... I'm short on alloys, so I can't be building anything else yet that way. I built stuff there. I don't think there's really anything else to build at the moment. We could turn these guys. We got the meld. Maybe I build one of these. And it's an extra something. I don't know where they carry this on the mech person. Yeah, mist for the mechs. It also, I don't know if it heals the... They could spray the restorative mist to heal organic allies. I don't think it heals the mechs. But sometimes they have open slots. I just don't know where they carry it. If it's in the weapon, in the, like, more of the ammo slots, or if it would be able to be carried where they currently carry the grenade launcher stuff. Because then I have a spare place for them to use it. Oh, it does in the base game heal the mechs too? Well, we're going to find out if it's different or is changed in Long War, because I don't know if I've ever really built it. And we could just build it right now. We can afford it. Let's learn something new. It's not using up alloys and fragments that are vital to us right now. So yeah, let's do it. Plasma cannon will get a nice rebate. Firestorm will get a nice rebate. Alloys will jump back in 12 days without anything else happening. So the plasma rifle will give us a boost on that. So yeah, wait, let's go build it. Oh, but not shivs. Yeah, okay. There you go. Well, that'll be cool. I hope it does. And let's go find our next mission. Well, let's go do it. My friends, let's go do it. No. I don't need another corporal. I don't care what kind of deal you're giving me. I don't need a new corporal. Side grenade is in. We get a meager rebate, but then we never spent that much on it. There's our fuel cell. We'll see how much. Right now we're getting 12 fuel. We'll see how much. I think that's what it is. We'll see how much this adds and whether it's worth taking up a slot for it. We shall see. Yeah, I think we definitely got more laser rifles for... It feels like they should have attacked us already by now for another base assault, but I'm knocking on something as if that's going to prevent it from happening. Oh, the wiki says included mech itself. And that is the Long War wiki, right? Not the XCOM wiki. Alright, so we'll carry on. We're already gaining some alloys back. Shakti Rockets is back. He's been out, I think, for a little while. Nice to have him back. Felipe's aircraft. It hasn't been 2 days yet. Renner Graveman is back. Emo is back. I think he wasn't injured. He was just fatigued. There we go. 16 more alloys on this one. And we got our first plasma cannon. And we need to get that mounted on a ship. Namely, the Firestorm. And then Bruce will still give you another aircraft, but I'm going to end up, once we get that best weapon there, I'm going to get my best pilot onto that one. And then, once it's equipped, I may just send that ship to Europe, because by then, hopefully we'll have the new Firestorm ready, and that will keep in North America, perhaps. We'll see. I might want to keep it here in case we have a base assault, and we can shoot things down. We'll see. We'll see. But let's see about equipping editing our loadout. Oh, baby. The plasma cannon right here. Sounds fun. Sounds good. And does it take 15 days to load? Is that what that's telling me? Let's find out. Oh, there it is. Hours until combat ready. So 24, divide that by 24. That's how many days, I guess. Seven days. Yeah. It's just like the Phoenix cannons, I think. Okay, 7 days. We got that. So we're a little thin up in North America also right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, that's a big upgrade once that's all equipped and everything for our firestorms. Not only will they now be able to hit harder, they're already defensively a lot stronger. So there you go. Let's find a mission. UFO heavy activity over Australia. Well, I can't say that if it was a bombing mission with that kind of shield, it has to, probably has got to be research. I'll look at the alien research before we played and whatever. Yeah, when there's heavy activity over a place, it often means there's a harvest mission that took place there that we missed because there's no satellite there, Hope's End, or a research mission got away over there. So that's usually what those mean if something like that happens. Oh yeah, it usually does say if it's a bombing run.
It takes a serious pair.
So it's usually either a harvest or a research, one of those two. So I'm a few days behind. I'm a few live streams behind on my spreadsheet with all the travel I've been doing. I've just not been keeping up with it recently, so I don't even know if we have an outstanding research mission or something like that. Or maybe there's a lag or delay to their resources picking up. Because they were already at 95, I remember. Alright, let's find a mission. Good, Jayadamon's back. Both our Pathfinders are back, so all our mechs are available right now.
Contact detected.
Okay, medium raider, low. You see where this is? Do y'all see where this is? And they sent a raider too. It's probably gonna have 3 frickin' escorts. It will have, I guarantee you, it'll have 3 frickin' escorts.
Contact detected.
Okay, 2. I was off by 1. We only have 5 available. I have one Phoenix cannon. I'm almost thinking I have to let it shoot down the satellite because I don't have the air game other than my best pilot, Tough Love, who can take everybody out. And at least everybody has some kills, but I only have 1 Phoenix cannon. And that ain't gonna fight it. That's not gonna cut it because all these guys are gonna be focusing on the 1 Phoenix cannon. Once the Phoenix cannon's gone, I'm thinking let's conserve. Yeah, well, what happens is another airship comes after, and I have a reserve satellite. Yeah, I have a backup satellite. So I feel like it's in my interest, not as much as I want to shoot them down and lower their resources. At the same time, now's not the time. Now's not the time. I feel cheap. I feel chicken. I feel, you know, I'm running with the tail tucked between my legs, but the game did a good job of picking the right moment just as I transfer out one of our Phoenix cannons. My best aim one, my best experienced one was just there a few minutes ago. Oh, thanks, Jordan. That's good to know. Well, I can't wait to use it then, because that'll be quite handy. I just can't remember where it's equipped, in which slot. So we'll find that out. We'll play with it. That's why we do stuff, because I can't. You know, it's you don't always in every playthrough get a chance to use everything. It's very rare that you build everything possible. So yeah, we got our air game just got XCOM'd, so I'm just gonna let it go. Fortunately, I do have a satellite that we can relaunch over Brazil. Ooh, that's gonna wreak havoc on my income for a brief moment. So I may not wait to the end of the month to relaunch the satellite, is basically what I'm thinking, just so I get the income in place before the end of the month. That's what we're doing. Zabio's back, Friendly's back. Let's just speed it up so the bad stuff happens. Boomster Oust is back, the Avatar. Watts Vogel's okay, so we got let him fly. We gotta go get our roster moved around a little bit. So Watts Vogel's is in Europe. So Europe is improved. And now I gotta get Tar Heel Nash up to South America. So they have another plane. And in a perfect world, I could build another Phoenix cannon. Maybe that's what I gotta look for while we're in here. Do I have what's the cost of building another Phoenix cannon to help us out? I'm gonna build another one. Because if we're too weak to just even go against that kind of air game stuff, yeah, we need, because the Phoenix cannons are coil guns, so they're the upgraded Phoenix cannons. So let's. Nefertiti's back. Okay, and we're gonna get another.
Commander, we have an incoming transmission from the council.
Here's our next mission. What kind is it? Please, not a bomb one. Asset recovery. Okay. A surveillance outpost in the United Kingdom has been infiltrated by the aliens. They're focusing on the UK right now, Nightmare. They got you guys in their target. The details are sketchy, but that station is critical to our monitoring efforts, and we can't allow hostile forces to occupy it. We have to get in there and secure the facility. Gets me some more scientists, which I really like. Not that we're actively researching at the moment, but you know, it'll help when we do. So I don't know if I've ever played this particular one, but let's get a team together. Because you know, we done the one where the guy, you know, the Marazuki, or was that, isn't that the one that originally is here? So is there another one we got to escort off of this site? We'll see how similar it is to the other one. Let's start looking at who we have available here. We got Nefertiti that could go out as an officer. That may be who I take. We have Kwampa. And with Nefertiti already maxed out, I think. Yeah, Nefertiti's maxed out. But Nefertiti doesn't come with dense smoke either. So I think I'm going to bring Kwampa as the officer. We have Suha Rafiq. I don't know. I don't think I like this map for concealment. To be quite honest, I don't think this is karaoke. I don't think this is another one of those maps that's conducive to a concealment scout. So I'm going with Kwampa instead. Whoops. I want you to lead from here. And then do I have... Well, I have Pathfinders. I also have Furball. Let's put Furball there. I may go double mech on this one. Just might. Just might. Engineers are... I definitely value engineers more right now. It's that point of the game where they help with building speeds and potential cost rebate. You know, there's all sorts of... Not the rebates. The number of workshops we have has more direct impact on the rebates. Let's see who we have in Gunner. Freaky Friendly's back, and yeah, we'll go Friendly Floki. Oh boy, Freaky. Depending on how you want to use their nicknames. I may skip a sniper on this one. Well, we do have the flying suit though, and we do have the new fuel, so maybe I want to test that out. I don't like the Godfather. I'm gonna bring someone with aim to see how this works. I kind of feel like a Rocketeer would be nice. He's also a backup officer. Shakti's back. There we go. Then I think I want to bring a Pathfinder. And I want to bring a Shogun. I haven't double meched in a while. I'm in the mood for a little double mech fun. Alright, so you get the Defender, Railgun, and Grenade Launcher. What can go here? So the mist thing goes down. Did we make... Oh, we haven't built the mist thing yet, so we don't actually have it yet, right? I was thinking, oh, we get to use the restorative mist, but we don't quite have it. Nick Vogels, you got a promotion, my friend. Did you just get in here? You were on the last mission. You are now officially a Master Sergeant with 4 health. 4 health. We know how to promote our soldiers with no health. I'm telling you, somehow we've kept you alive this far into the playthrough in March of 2017 with 4 freaking hit points. We're magicians here. We're magicians here. Don't ask me how we did it. We did it. Kibo, I think I'm gonna give you high cap mags. Because you have rapid fire. None of these others matter as much to me. Because the other guy will have the rounds. Okay. Now I tried that slot. We'll check again here and take a peek. See, it only shows the proximity mine launcher there in that slot. And so then here and here. So if I put the proximity mine launcher here, then there's nothing for the slot here. So it has to when we get it. Oh, when we get it, it may go here, but we don't have it yet. Sorry, I wasn't even thinking about what you were saying. But yeah, once we get it, hopefully that's where it goes. But we don't even have it yet. That's why, doy, it's not showing up. I even said that earlier. Oh God. And it's on recording. Let's see. Quampa, let's get you geared up. We're going Titan. We can go stutter gun with you because my Rocketeer... Well, actually, yeah, my Rocketeer will get the storm gun because that helps their speed a little bit too, I think. So you'll get the stutter gun. And I'm thinking about... It's the fuel cell that we got. I'm thinking about giving you even more smoke like we did last time. Because I enjoyed having extra smoke. I really did. It slows you down, but your speed is good. Let's face it. So, yeah, I'm gearing you up. Okay. Freaky Friendly. You got 99. Oh boy has 93. Both good. Well, like I said, we'll do the same thing. It's the same logic last time. You're the viewer character, Floki. Oh boy, let's give you the Nova Gun. That's why you're a viewer character. We try to take care of our viewer characters. And then let's get you out with the rest of the gear that we give our gunners. Scope for the double tap. And a little extra armor for how much you're targeted. And you're slow enough as it is. No more. Freaky friendly, we'll get the other weapon. We'll stay mobile. We'll follow our plan of attack. Mobile. Mobile, mobile, mobile. And the same loadout. It's just my standard gunner loadout that's been serving us well since early game. My gunners are a little pokey, but they've been getting the job done. That's why they're all Master Sergeant. Well, not all, but that's why there are so many Master Sergeants. Kotzen, you get the fun stuff. I could give you Aegis armor. No, that's for the Rocketeer. We're going to give you Titan armor. We're going to give you the reflex rifle. We'll give you a laser pistol. I'll have to give laser pistols to people I don't usually give them to. We'll give you the chameleon suit. Not the illuminator, because we have a sniper. We'll give you the marksman. And your speed's fine to carry something else, so that we'll give you a motion tracker. And there you go. Oh boy, everybody here looks fine. We got our last two here. We're gonna go with... Here we got the Archangel. I'm going to Gauss long rifle, extra ammo. We'll give you that. We're gonna do the fuel cell, and you're gonna be weighted down, but heck, you fly right now. You fly now, so who cares, right? There you go. And then Shakti. This really helps the speed a little bit, and so does this. I wonder, though, how your speed will be impacted if we do that. It's not hideous. And here you have 12 armor. Here you have 7. So yeah, I think I'm going Titan. And your speed's okay. I don't really think we can really... I don't think we really want to slow you down anymore, do we? I don't think so. No, we're good. So that's a pretty good team that we're taking out on this council mission. Sometimes the council missions have been challenging with the enemies, although the drop-ins, the thin men are always part of council missions, but the base enemies, besides the drop-ins, have been getting harder on council missions. Oh boy, that in fact isn't the council mission way back on the waterfront one where we saw... That might have been our first ethereal one that we saw on that council mission way back. Can't quite recall if that was the first or not, but I remember we saw an ethereal on that mission. Okay, so I think we look good. I think we're ready. I like having all this extra smoke. Tactical rigging for that alone has been a godsend. Doesn't mean we have to weigh everybody and slow everybody down, but where it makes sense, having that extra item really is nice. Okay, so rather than start this whole brand new mission now, everybody, we're going to stop. And unfortunately, yeah, I'll pop over to the streaming schedule. But there's just a bunch of question marks on Saturday still. I just don't know if my schedule will be able to fit in or not. It is just up in the air. So that's why all the question marks. If I'm able to stream on Saturday, I will. If not, we'll come back next week. And I think it's a full Monday through Friday week. So we will finally be back to normal because my appointments are ending tomorrow. So that's good news. Unless something bad happens and I got to get more. But I think everything's looking good so far. So that's good. Let's yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it all. It's good combo. Good to see a few of you in here that I've missed for a few times. Carlos, that's you. Nick Vogel's popped in. I hope that you all are pretty damn regular. You all impress me, that's for sure. I appreciate y'all showing up so regular. Even Servando's been able to squeak in here a bit, and and if I missed you at all, in fact, Nick Vogels, I just realized you came in a lot earlier than when I finally noticed you. The pains of being the host. But it was good seeing everybody in here earlier on. Sean Brennan's been saying hi every now and then on our streams, and Okioki was in here earlier. So yeah, we've had a good group today. Werner, yeah, you've been pretty dang regular yourself, so thank you everybody. I really, really do appreciate it. And this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. And thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see you next time. We'll see if it's Saturday or not. Otherwise, get ready for a nice full week next week. Ciao, everybody.